The number 314,159. That's not just a random figure someone threw into the air. It's the mathematical heart of the entire Pi network movement. It represents Pi itself. And more importantly, it represents everything we've been waiting for. The dream of turning a simple idea into a living, breathing global economy. While some people have lost hope and walked away, while the noise and hype have quieted down, there are pioneers quiet, determined, and focused who are actually building something real right now. They're buying, selling, and trading goods and services with Pi. And what they're creating could change everything. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how this works, why this number is more than just a symbol, and why selling your Pi for pennies could be one of the biggest mistakes you'll ever make. But before that, make sure you follow my Telegram and Facebook pages in the description. I drop exclusive Pi updates there. Real stories, real progress, and the truth behind what's unfolding. Now let's get into what nobody really tells you. We've all heard that story. Someone bought a random coin, a celebrity tweeted about it, and overnight, they became a millionaire. It's the fairy tale version of crypto, the excitement, the adrenaline, the idea that luck can change your life. But what those stories never show are the millions of others who lost everything chasing that same dream. A few walked away with yachts, but most were left empty-handed. That's the old world of crypto, pure speculation, pure gambling. Pi Network is rewriting that story. The concept of global consensus value, or GSV, is the foundation of a new kind of economy, one built not on luck, but on agreement, belief, and collective action. It sounds complicated at first, but when you break it down, it's simple. Global means everyone, not just the rich, not just the early investors. Consensus means we decide together, not a few whales manipulating the market. Value means what it's truly worth, not what someone else tells you it's worth. So, global consensus value means this. Millions of people around the world agreeing on a shared value for Pi, and proving that value through real use. It's not about speculation. It's about participation. It's a promise that we, the pioneers, are building something that belongs to all of us. Now let's talk about that incredible number, $314,159 per Pi. At first glance, it sounds outrageous, maybe even laughable. But look deeper. That number isn't just a price target. It's a vision. It's tied to the mathematical constant Pi, 3.14159, the same symbol that inspired this project from day one. It's brilliant branding, yes, but it's also a rallying cry. It gives us something to align with, something that reminds every pioneer what we're fighting for. Not short-term profit, but long-term transformation. Skeptics love to say, belief doesn't pay the bills. And they're right, belief alone doesn't. But belief combined with action does. Real value appears when Pi is used to buy actual products and services. Every time a merchant accepts Pi, every time a customer pays with it, that's a transaction of trust, a vote of confidence. Think of it like building a house. Every transaction is another brick in the foundation. When a farmer in India sells rice for Pi and uses that same Pi to pay for school materials, that's real value being created. When a developer designs an app that accepts Pi for downloads, that's utility in motion. Slowly but surely, these small actions create a self-sustaining ecosystem. This is how economies are born. It starts with belief, but it grows through action. One of the biggest problems in crypto has always been volatility. Prices explode one day and crash the next. That chaos makes most coins useless for real-world transactions. Imagine trying to price your products when your currency might lose half its value before lunch. That's madness. GCV solves this by establishing stability through consensus. When millions of users agree on a shared value, wild speculation fades away. You can't manipulate a community that stands united behind one vision. And stability attracts the right kind of people, builders, merchants, entrepreneurs. Not gamblers, not pump-and-dump traders. Real individuals who want to create real value. GCV represents a choice between two futures. One built on speculation where a few get rich and millions lose, or one built on utility where everyone benefits. Pi has chosen the second path. This idea aligns perfectly with the vision of Web3, shifting power away from massive corporations and returning it to the hands of ordinary people. For too long, the world's financial systems have been dominated by the few. But Web3 and movements like Pi Network give that power back to us. It's about transparency, fairness, and shared ownership. But let's be honest, this path isn't easy. The biggest threat isn't from outside, it's from within. The temptation to sell early, to take small profits, to cash out at the first opportunity. That's the real danger. Because every time a pioneer dumps their pie for pennies, it weakens the foundation we're trying to build. The old exchanges thrive on volatility. They profit from chaos. But Pi's strength lies in stability, in unity, and in patience. That's why education matters so much. Every new user who joins needs to understand the philosophy behind GCV. That we're not chasing fast money, we're creating lasting wealth. We need to share success stories, build better apps, and create tools that make Pi truly usable. The core team laid the foundation, but it's up to us, the pioneers, developers, and entrepreneurs, to build the walls, the windows, and the roof. GCV isn't a passive investment. It's an action. It's a movement. Pi's future value won't be dictated by markets. It will be shaped by what we do, right here, right now. If you're a pioneer, stop letting your coins sit idle. Use them. Buy something. Offer your own services in exchange for Pi. Encourage local businesses to accept it. Every single transaction, no matter how small, pushes this vision forward. I've seen countless crypto projects rise and fall, all promising the world and delivering nothing. But Pi Network is different. It's powered by people, by unity, and by purpose. The target of $314,159 per Pi might sound impossible to outsiders, but that's the beauty of it. It's supposed to. It challenges us to dream bigger, to see beyond limitations, to recognize that the true worth of Pi isn't defined by a number on a screen, but by the lives it touches and the systems it disrupts. This number is symbolic. It's not just math. It's a message. It says that Pi isn't about chasing short-term profit. It's about building something endless, a cycle of value that keeps evolving. It's a declaration that our worth is not determined by Wall Street or crypto whales, but by us, the community. Whether Pi ever reaches that number or not isn't the point. The point is what it stands for, a global movement built by ordinary people with extraordinary belief. Every person who trades Pi, who accepts it, who spends it, is proving that Pi is real. Each transaction tears down a wall of doubt and replaces it with a brick of proof. So ask yourself, do you want to be a spectator or a builder? Do you want to chase short-term hype or shape long-term history? The truth is, Pi isn't going to make you rich overnight.